Mississippi, home to the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup at the Rock. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the Old Dominion Monarchs taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Monarchs will boot it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Southern Miss's offense will start this game off. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Who says in the RPL pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? Doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? From the gun, the ground game. Past the first down marker and still running. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Using his legs, it's Raymond. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Golden Eagles headed quickly to the line. Taylor wants to throw. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Eagles will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. So the Old Dominion Monarchs offense will get the ball for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over. He got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often. They hit him early. They got...
Turning it on! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Monarchs come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Unloads to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on third. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Taylor wants to throw it. Oh, he wants it all. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. From the gun, give on the inside. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Monarchs moving quickly to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
The inside handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pulls it in. It's Green. Not going to get there. Not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Taylor wants to throw. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the Golden Eagles will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but it makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. They're working that left side. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Handoff from the shotgun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Got his man down the middle. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Back to pass, it's Moses. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Never a doubt. And he stretched this early lead to 9-zip.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Bringing the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's McGee. And he'll be brought down. And the Golden Eagles line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. The Golden Eagles decide to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Monarchs are in the hurry-up.
Great job by the defense that time, getting the sack. But no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because...
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
And the Monarchs will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Just needs a crack to get a return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Taylor wants to throw it. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. And the Golden Eagles line up to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They'll run the screen. Still on his feet at the 25. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
The Monarchs in the hurry up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Monarchs will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, they're after him. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Bounced right back to them.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the football.
The Golden Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run play action. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. There he goes. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Guys, Old Dominion has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. And the Golden Eagles will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
The Monarchs want to pick up the tempo. Looking for a man. It's Moses. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, ODU. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
And the extra point extends the lead to 16. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Arkansas needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Fayetteville behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by just 4 to Texas. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. That pass is incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Golden Eagles will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Makes the catch. It's Myers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Finds his man. It's Green. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And the Monarchs will hustle to the line.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Let's go, yo! Let's go! The Monarchs send out the punt unit.
On to kick it away.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Working the middle. Brought down at the 26 after a 15-yard pickup.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those 1st downs, get those big chunks.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Taylor wants to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And the missed connection on 3rd down. And the Golden Eagles will punt this one away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Here's the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
Makes one man miss. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And the Monarchs will send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Rides to back and leaves it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Golden Eagles want to move quickly.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Trying to pick up a 1st down. Taylor wants to throw it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. And the Golden Eagles will try to pin them back with the punt. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. The Monarchs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Grab near the marker, it's Green. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
They just keep firing. Got it in the middle. It's Myers. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
And the Monarchs decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's King. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Golden Eagles want to crank the tempo. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Flying down the right side. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
one of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Southern Mississippi, 7.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
At the 35, he's got room. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Monarchs will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Taylor wants to throw. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He leaves it with his back. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. Ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves backed up inside their own 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Taylor wants to throw it. Fires to the middle. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Golden Eagles line up to punt it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Green. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15, a first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. New set of downs after the completion. Pulls and fires complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Line getting set on second down. Trying play action. Takes the easy completion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Never thought about taking a knee. Here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He'll be stopped just outside the 20 at the 21 in the waning moments here in the first half. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to throw. It's Moses. Snagged out of the air. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Just led him a little too far across the sidelines. Makes the catch, but it's incomplete. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Caught. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Wants to pass. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After the failed field goal attempt, still a 12-point game.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far at Hattiesburg. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, Let's send it back to the guys inside the rock.
The Golden Eagles will boot it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in this second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
And the Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
So now it's second and long. To the ground with the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Monarchs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Breaks into the open. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Monarchs are marching down the field.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together, get one of those long drives going.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Give to the running back. He works his way inside the 40, but they stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down from the 38. Has to get there to move the sticks. Nice move to pick up yardage. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Monarchs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Dropping back, it's Moses. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Motion from the back. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. This offense has it with really good field position. The pull and throw off the RPO. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And first down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Gets it out fast. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. So now on comes the field goal unit. That is no good. And after the missed field goal, this lead is still at 12, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
From the gun, running back on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Golden Eagles headed quickly to the line.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
He'll pull it on the read. He's all the way out to the 32-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Eagles with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
And the Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Taylor wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion. He hurls one deep down the left side. Catch inside the 25. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. He'll do it himself. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The Golden Eagles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Southern Miss. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Arkansas is just getting blown off the field right now, and it may continue to get worse before it gets better. If it gets better. What a shocker today in Fayetteville. They're trailing by 32 to Texas. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking to throw, it's Moses. They go to the wide receiver screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Monarchs will call on their punt team. And the returner will be brought down. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They marched to the end zone the last time they had it. Do it again, and time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off play action. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the left. Tackled there by the defense. The Golden Eagles moving quickly to the line. From the gun on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Beard. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Golden Eagles have it with a 1st and 10.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end.
And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Got his man downfield. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Moses. Finds a man on the right. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the 1st down.
Of 12. 1st down for the offense.
The play action fake.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Trying to surge it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown. defense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He'll keep it himself. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The Golden Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball.
And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air, it's Moses. Hauls it in. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Running back searching for a hole. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. He'll keep it on the sneak. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Monarchs are on the move. Power ahead. Touchdown, Old Dominion. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They push out this lead in the fourth quarter, and it might be enough to give them that elusive second win of the season.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Raymond. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Golden Eagles are in the hurry-up.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. With the catch, it's McGee. The Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now and flashing that on the option play? There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Taylor wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Turning it on. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Golden Eagles back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After run, now throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team, as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Bunch formation for these receivers. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Green. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Looking to throw, it's Moses. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Had to throw it before he wanted. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Offense in a split backfield. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Monarchs have this offense rolling. He wants to throw it again. He's got the tight end. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Lost to throw on 1st down. Throwing right. Got him downfield. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
26-yard line. That's a 1st down for the offense.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Monarchs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down, just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. And the Monarchs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Fires downfield. Got his man on the right. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Defense going all in to stop the run. Marches ahead. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to pound it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on 3rd down. They're going to run it. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
Now, I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job of this team being ready, getting the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.